What's up, polished friends? In this video, I'm unboxing Maniology's August Mani by Me box and creating 2 nail art looks with it. So grab a drink and your favorite nail polish and keep watching. I'll show you. The theme of this month's box is the Wild Wild West, which isn't totally my thing, but more on that later. Every month, the box comes with 2 cards describing the contents of the box and a fun manicure we can create with them. And in the tissue paper, it's like unwrapping a gift. There are the goodies. There's 2 early release stamping polishes, a stamping guide in case you're new here, a sticker, it's gonna get you, and 2 exclusive stamping plates, along with this month's surprise, which is an early release stamping plate. I'm never mad about a 3rd stamping plate in my subscription box. Let's take a closer look at this month's polishes. First is Lasso, described as a duochrome daisy yellow stamping polish with shifting glints of warm amber sparkles. I love yellow polish, just all of a sudden. I'm here for it, I live for it, so I'm really excited to use this one, although spoiler alert, I don't use it in any designs I do in this video. That's kind of silly. Next is Saddle Up, described as a blazing orange brown cream stamping polish. Saddle Up reminded me of Venado clay from way back when, so here they are side by side, and though they are both browns, looking at them side by side shows me just how different they are, so I'm glad to have both. Lasso and Saddle Up will be available on the Maniology website soon, and when shopping Maniology, get 10% off of your purchases by using code ALWAYS10. Alright, let's check out these plates. There's 3 this month, but 2 are exclusives, meaning once they're gone, but 1 will be available soon on the Maniology website. The first plate is MXM061. The MXM means it's a Mani by Me box exclusive. And I think this plate is done very well. The images really aren't my thing because Westerns really aren't for me, but I think if you enjoy the theme, you'll really enjoy making nail art with these images. Next is MXM062, another Mani by Me exclusive. And this plate it's more my style. So even though it still fits with the Western theme, there's images on here that would totally fit into my nail art dreams. These 2 bottom right images are perfect for textured nail art looks, or even like a floral look, which those are my fave. These 3 landscape images are intended for layered stamping, and I couldn't resist using them to create a desert mani, so stay tuned for that later. But there's some more layered stamping opportunities with the words on the top right. They're meant to be like a rope when put together. In the middle of this plate, there are cacti and shrubs, a bird, and circles to mimic a sun or moon that all can be layered over the landscapes to the left. Then there's this beautiful desert scene. In case layered stamping isn't your thing, this image would fit over several nails. It could be shrunk with the shrinking technique, or better yet, can be used to reverse stamp. This is probably my favorite plate of the 3. Last is Early Access Plate M246. Does that mean anything, the 246 thing, or is that just a coincidence? So this plate, again, is not my style, but I am glad to have a cow print image, and the bandana stamp is pretty cool. Of course, I love the flower image, but the rest, I don't know. I'm just not a cowgirl. Plus, Maniology did a Western style, type plate previously in a Mani by Me box, which had more macrame styles on it, and those 2 plates are definitely more my style with their lacy floral selves. Those are this month's plates. Which one is your fave? And do you like that a 3rd plate was a surprise? Comment your answer down below now. I think these plates would go so well with Orly's Fall 2020 collection, Desert Muse. Remember that collection? That was one of the first collections I ever swatched, and I didn't do a great job with the lighting. I swear, lighting is the bane of my existence, but I try, so that means something, right? My Orly Fall 2020 Color Pass is on its way. I know it's late, but Let me know in the comments if you would rather me swatch the collection or do nail art with it. Either way, there'll be a video. Just let me know. Anyways, back to the box. Want to see what I did with it? Underneath my nail art, I'll be using Loud Lacquer's base coat, OMG Karen. For my pinky, I applied 2 coats of Holo Taco's Not Milky White. Then I apply my Pueen liquid latex as a liquid barrier because stamping can get messy. Here's a speed up of it drying just for fun. So my original plan was to do a design using this horseshoe image, but then I remembered the cow image, so I went with that one. I used Saddle Up to stamp with over the white. Why am I scraping so much? I line up my image and place it on my nail, and then I clean up around the edges with my cleanup brush and some acetone so that when I peel off my liquid latex, it doesn't peel off my stamp with it. Then I clean up the little scragglies that are left and I move on. I repeat these steps on my index finger, and because when I do accent nails, I like to do, instead of just the ring finger, I do like the ring finger and the middle finger the same. Or I do the ring finger and the thumb the same, and the index, middle, and pinky all the same. And I usually do like the opposite for each hand, so both my hands aren't the same. What's your favorite way to do accent nails? Let me know in the comments. I add Maniology's smudge-free top coat on top of my stamps and leave it to dry and move on to my ring finger and middle nail. I use Loud Lacquer's Soft Swap as my base because this is going to be the horizon in the background. I could have done a gradient, but I knew that I was doing a lot of layered stamping here, so I didn't want to tire myself out, but I definitely think doing a gradient for the background would look so beautiful. Check out my Instagram at alwayspolishlife for a Loud Lacquer discount code. After applying 2 coats of Soft Swap to each nail, I apply Maniology's sticky base coat. This is going to help my stamps stick to the nail because I'm going to be doing a lot of in between and a lot of stamps on top of one another, and I want to make sure they stick. The first layer is the canyons that you see in the background, and for this I use Maniology's Red Sea. I bought this one back when it was Bundle Monster, so I'm sorry, I don't know if it's still available or not. So I totally cheated here and used the same stamp for both nails. But it saves time and effort, so why not? For the second layer, I used Saddle Up. I did want like a gradient of colors here, and I wanted each canyon layer to be a different color, but I don't think there was a difference enough in Red Sea and Saddle Up. So I wish I would have used like a brighter red or just different colors, because I think they just kind of meld together. I didn't like how my ring finger came out, so I stamped over another layer just to give it more dimension and so there would be an obvious difference in the canyons. Lastly, I used Maniology's Delerium for the road, I guess it would be. It's the land that is most close to us. I do that little bit of cleanup again because after all that work, I definitely don't want to mess up this image. And I remove my liquid latex because the stamps I'm going to use next are just small single images, so they won't make a mess. I stamped the little circle using Maniology's Rose Garden to be the sun in my little desert theme here. And I used straight up black to create a bird, the cowboy, and the cactus. I apply Maniology's smudge-free top coat just like before, and then I decide to make this look matte. So I use Lacquer's matte top coat. I love this top coat. I have a really hard time finding matte top coats that are actually matte, so this was a great find for me. And here's the finished look. What do you think of my desert theme? I think it's pretty cool. I think it came out okay. I would definitely do a couple things different next time if I did this look again. But yeah, hopefully you learned something from it and enjoy how it came out. Let me know in the comments what you think. So this look is fun and all, but it's really not me. So I decided to show you guys a look that is a little more my style. For this look, I use Holo Taco's Not Milky White again on my pinky and index fingers. I use Lacquer's Denim, Denim, Denim on my middle finger and ring finger. And then I used Maniology's Gold Rush for some of the stamping, like the flowers and the lines. And I actually used Denim, Denim, Denim for the little bit of freckles or dots on my pinky and ring finger or index finger. I wasn't sure if it was going to stamp, but I wanted a blue that was very similar, so I was like, why not just give it a try? And it did, so I was happy about that. Which look do you like more? I know the first one was more work, but I really like the second one more. The first one took more effort, but the second one is just more me. But let me know what you think down in the comment. And that's August's box. Did you purchase this box or are you thinking about it? I love this subscription because if nothing else, I get more polishes and more plates. And I really enjoy building my collection. So let me know. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to get notifications. Connect with me in the comments or on Instagram at alwayspolishlife. Use hashtag APL feature on Instagram for a chance of your nail art to be featured on my page. I feature different artists' looks every Friday. Until next time, stay polished, my friends.